Breaking developments have emerged in the Gaza conflict. Hamas has formally accepted a new ceasefire proposal. The proposal was mediated by Egypt and Qatar. It also received support from the United States. The ceasefire plan includes a 60-day suspension of military operations. During this period, both sides would halt offensive actions. A phased exchange of hostages and prisoners is also part of the deal. Hamas has agreed to release around half of the hostages it currently holds. In return, Israel would release a group of Palestinian prisoners. This arrangement could mark the most significant progress in months. The date of this development is August 18, 2025. The ceasefire proposal has already been sent to Israel. Israel has not yet given a formal response. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu remains under immense pressure. He has repeatedly stated that Israel will not stop the war. According to Netanyahu, all hostages must be returned first. He also demands that Hamas must be disarmed. Furthermore, Gaza must be fully demilitarized. These conditions remain Israel's official position. For now, the ceasefire remains uncertain. On the ground, fighting is still continuing. Israeli forces are advancing deeper into Gaza. Heavy clashes are reported in Gaza City's Sabra suburb. Bombardments have forced thousands of civilians to flee. Humanitarian conditions in Gaza remain catastrophic. More than 61,000 Palestinians have been killed. Among the casualties are women, children, and elderly civilians. Hunger and starvation are spreading rapidly. Aid organizations have warned of a severe famine. Reports accuse Israel of using starvation as a weapon of war. Meanwhile, the domestic situation in Israel is also tense. Around 400,000 Israelis took to the streets in massive protests. These are some of the largest demonstrations since the war began. Protesters are demanding a ceasefire agreement. They are calling for the safe return of hostages. Many are blaming Netanyahu for prolonging the conflict. Netanyahu, however, accused the protesters of aiding Hamas. He claims public dissent weakens Israel's negotiating power. The political crisis inside Israel is deepening. Pressure on Netanyahu's government continues to rise. Egypt has offered to play a bigger role in the peace process. Cairo has indicated it may provide troops. These troops could form part of a UN-backed peacekeeping force. The idea is to secure Gaza during and after the ceasefire. This would mark Egypt's most direct involvement in years. International reactions have been mixed. Some governments have welcomed Hamas's decision. Others are waiting for Israel's response. The United Nations has urged both sides to act responsibly. Global diplomats say the next few days will be critical. The economic fallout of the war is also increasing. Norway's sovereign wealth fund made a major announcement. It will divest from 6 companies linked to Israel. The decision was made due to humanitarian concerns. Norway cited accusations of human rights violations. Activists applauded the move as a moral step. Israel strongly condemned the divestment. Officials said it was unfair and politically motivated. Still, Norway's decision adds to growing international pressure. Other countries may soon follow its lead. Analysts believe the ceasefire proposal could be a turning point. However, without Israel's acceptance, progress remains stalled. Hamas has signaled willingness to compromise. Yet mistrust between the two sides runs deep. Previous ceasefire attempts have collapsed. Each breakdown has led to renewed bloodshed. Humanitarian groups stress the urgency of stopping the violence. They warn that Gaza cannot endure much longer. Basic supplies such as food, water, and medicine are running out. Hospitals are overwhelmed and understaffed. The international community continues to push for peace. U.S. diplomats are actively engaging both parties. President Trump has called for a coordinated peace effort. European leaders have also joined in diplomatic talks. Qatar remains a key mediator in the process. Egypt's role is expanding with possible peacekeeping involvement. The Arab League has expressed cautious optimism. Regional powers are watching closely. Iran and Turkey remain vocal critics of Israel. The Gulf states are divided in their approach. For the families of hostages, time is running out. Relatives continue to plead for their loved ones' release. Many have joined protests across Israel. Some accuse the government of neglecting their suffering. The hostage issue remains at the heart of negotiations. A phased release could bring relief to many families. But without Israel's agreement, nothing is guaranteed. The fate of thousands hangs in the balance. The world now waits for Israel's official response. The coming days will determine whether war continues or peace has a chance.